Alright, I don't know what's going to end up even happening with this video, but just real quickly, I want some documentation of what the room looks like. Just real quick. Alright. I don't know what this is going to look like here in a couple days, but it starts right now. Well, this is about an hour later. Yeah, it's quite a different room, I must say. Don't know how much I like it, to be honest with you. It's a little weird, but whatever. It'll be back to normal soon. The only thing I left was the calendar and the plates and the badges, which I said I was going to, and then the imagination lives, so. Whew. Of course, it's not totally gone because it's been all moved in here, but for another day. So that's it for the 15th. All right, day 2, gonna start with the music cards. Actually, first I'm going to get my camera charger and plug it in, and then we're going to start with them. looks a lot better on camera, but this is the finished room with all the black lighting. It actually looks really good on camera. There's 5, well, technically 4 fixtures of black light. But what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I will cut the regular light on with the lamps, and I will turn the black light off. And this is how the room will look normally. Granted, this is with all of the lamps on, which I don't normally use, so actually I'm going to go ahead and turn these off. I don't know why I turned them on for the video, but sometimes when I'm spending time in here I'll have these on, but normally 98% of the time this is what you get. So, give you a view here. Just do a quick pan. I did kind of organize it so you've got, you know, the black light, badge is still there. The plates go around the border of the room. I limited the plates down to what I actually got personally. And then we've got the car corner, the random music poster corner. We have Chelsea Lynn on the motorcycle. The Supra poster, which is, that poster was causing me holy living hell trying to figure out how to do this wall, which you'll see in the time lapse. Got random stuff there, tickets for stuff, that, and all that. And then, so, oh, and then obviously this is kind of just the fuck it wall. It was just the coloring wall, but then I just started tacking up random little stuff. So, yeah, it's, not a ton less, but it's a decent bit less than what was in here before. But, and then over there you've got like kind of more random stuff. There's like some stuff hanging, some photos, the Bird in the Jukebox greeting card, random psychedelic art, Uncle Irv's poster, the Go-Go's. So, yeah. And then the peace sign, which ended up right here, which I'm not a total fan of this spot, but I never use this thing. I mean, it lights up blue and red. It's from Spencer's, but actually, you know, fuck it. Since we're showing everything off, this is how you have to turn it on. The switch is set to on because it's on the cord and it's hard to reach, but yeah, I never use this. It was hanging over there before, and it literally, I don't know that I ever turned that on ever, but I figured it needed a spot, so it's got a spot. But yeah, nothing on the ceiling. That was one of the changes. You'll see in the time lapse that poster almost ended up right here, but I finagled it in. That black light looks like it's about to fall, but it's not if no one bangs the wall. The flags, which I was able to find a spot for, somehow. And then the towel, which is still there. But that's pretty much the best way I could do it. And I kind of like how the American flag is there, but it's kind of in the background. I kind of like that look. But the windows are still accessible. You can still look out the window. I mean, you can't look out them, but like you can see behind here how the flag doesn't actually come all the way over. This window is like completely off limits, but you can see, actually the blinds are open a little bit, but yeah, so that's it. And then the bookshelves obviously didn't move either. This ended up moving a little bit, but yeah, I'm excited to see what that time lapse is going to look like. Didn't touch the closet, so we're not going to go in there, but I took everything that was hanging in there down. So I'm excited to see what the time lapse looks like, and this is probably going to be how my room is until I move out, honestly. So yeah, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe and click like if you like what you see, and follow me on the web at isaac24.com. One other thing, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. So if you're wondering, that little foot-long thing, 18-inch thing, came from Spencer's. I bought it new. That's a 4-foot version of that I assume came from Spencer's, but I got it on Marketplace used. This is an old school, like old fluorescent fixture with black light bulbs in it. Got that on Marketplace. It's got a super long cord. And then these are actually like aquarium style lights that are like water resistant, that have like this massive giant brick. Got them on Marketplace too with a bunch of other lights. But yeah, don't think it's enough black light. Need more black lights, so yeah. I went from the mindset of every single square inch of these goddamn walls has to be covered to not minimalist, but, you know, I wanted it to look a little cleaner. And then I'll show you, too. It's late at night. I gotta go to bed. Oh, crap. Well, I left the fan on with the string. Oh, I didn't die. Good. This is a bucket of stuff that didn't make it. It's not getting thrown away, but it's just stuff that I didn't... I mean, like, the newspaper articles are getting really old. I don't want to damage them anymore with the sun. The random cards, the signs, the postcards that I didn't think were necessary. This can go back in there. So there's actually a decent bit of stuff in there. And then, like, these are all magazine car ads that I didn't think were necessary. I just kept the cool car stuff. I mean, no one cares about a Dodge Neon magazine ad. All the demotivational posters, which are copied out of the calendar, they ended up here. I think that's all 12 of them. Did away with the appliance ads entirely because they're getting in worse shape from being hung up. So were some of the car posters. I had to do some taping, unfortunately, but yeah, these are not long for this world. Got these years ago when we first moved in, and I don't need them. And then these were all the license plates that didn't make it, that are personal, but I didn't, like, I mean, like these are from my uncle, like the South Carolina plate, stuff like that, that just didn't, you know. Plates on the wall now are my personal plates. And then lastly, we have the collection of random posters, mostly video game ones. There's the AutoZone poster. That didn't make it. There's the periodic table one. There's the the Mario one that was in the closet, which is like taped to like a fucking, like, I don't even know. This was up on the wall like this with like sticky tack to other posters. I have no idea what's even behind here. I have no fucking clue. But I guess an Incredibles poster. I think that this was in a frame at one point, and then I just took everything out and put it straight in the frame. And then the Michigan Historical Society one where I was on there as a kid, and then the stupid bird posters, those came down. Okay, I need to separate these. I gotta know what's on here. So there's the Incredibles poster. There's the Super Mario one. Apparently, I taped them together with like the poster insert in the middle. I don't know why. I don't know what my method was when I was... When did we move in? When I was 15, when I put these up. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know where I got an Incredibles poster. I don't need it. It's in fairly good shape. If anyone wants an Incredibles poster, maybe I'll do a giveaway or some shit. No. I have like 1,800 subscribers, not 18,000. No one watches these videos anyway. Stupid. But, so yeah, these were the posters that didn't make it. Not bad posters. I mean, the Incredibles one is kind of stupid, but like the Super Mario ones, I just didn't, you know. And the AutoZone one, I mean, it was cool. I got it for free at my auto school when I went there. They had a bunch of them. They were all giving them to us. I think I got one of them. Everyone got like one or two, but didn't feel that was necessary, really. And then this big-ass Spencer's bag, which you saw, is just full of trash, which is mostly sticky tack, but there's a couple, like, just completely random pieces of paper or tape that were either on the wall or I didn't need or what, so. Yeah, that's the graveyard of shite. I know I closed this video out and there's some picture frames that don't have anything in them now, so. Thank you for watching. Lastly, feel free to subscribe and click like if you like what you see, and follow me on the web at isaac24.com, and hopefully more to come. Well, no, hopefully. God bless us all. God bless you. You guys have a good night. Actually, I am too. Good night. Alright, one quick addendum here. I ended up messing around with some of the fluorescent lighting and black lights that I got, and I did some switching. So this used to be the closet light. It's now a black light. And then what I did... This is ridiculous. This might be my most ghetto setup ever. The two matching tube lights that you guys didn't see are now in here, and then the aquarium style one is behind them with the white tubes in it with a bunch of ghetto wiring. So now you have two extension cords down here. The short one is for everyday closet lighting, so you can see your shit, and the green one is for mood lighting. And it shows up a lot more yellow on camera, but there's a red and a yellow tube there, and a red and a yellow tube there. So it's very yellow. It's not as red, but whatever. I figured I had to do something. So, and then this is the black light cord. So yeah, that's just a quick addendum.